A delivery driver knocked on my door at 1 a.m. with a package I never ordered, and inside was a photo of my daughter, taken that same afternoon, at a park I'd never told anyone we visited. I hadn't ordered anything. No confirmation email, no tracking number I recognized, nothing. Just a plain brown box sitting on my porch when I opened the door to a driver who insisted, apologetically, that the address matched perfectly, and he was simply following his route. Inside the box, wrapped in tissue paper like a gift, was a single photograph. My 6-year-old daughter, laughing on a swing, timestamped that same afternoon at a park 2 towns over, one we'd visited spontaneously. A last-minute decision I'd made after picking her up early from school. No note, no name, just the photo, and beneath it, a folded piece of paper with a single sentence typed in plain font. I've been watching for a while now. We should talk. I called the police immediately, hands shaking so hard I could barely unlock my own phone. They took the box as evidence, dusted for prints, questioned the delivery company, who confirmed the package had been dropped off anonymously at their facility, with cash covering the shipping. No return address, no account on file whatsoever. For 3 sleepless nights, I barely let my daughter out of my sight, jumping at every car that slowed near our house. Every unfamiliar face at pickup. On the 4th day, a detective called with an update that changed everything I thought I understood about the situation. They traced the photo's metadata to a phone registered under a name I didn't recognize at first. A private investigator, licensed and fully legitimate, hired 3 weeks earlier by someone I never expected. My ex-husband's new wife. Here's the twist that reframed everything about that terrifying week. She wasn't stalking my daughter out of malice. She hired the investigator because she genuinely believed, based on bruises she'd noticed during a recent visitation weekend, that my daughter was being hurt in my home, and she was terrified that raising it directly with either me or my ex would get the situation buried or denied before anyone actually looked into it properly. The investigator, working the case, had photographed my daughter simply to document a normal, happy afternoon as part of a broader custody-related report, never intending the images to end up delivered to my doorstep at all. A junior assistant, new to the job and confused about which client file the box belonged to, had mistakenly shipped an internal reporting package meant for the investigator's office directly to my home address instead. There was no stalker, no threat, just a terrifying, chaotic mistake layered on top of someone else's genuine, misdirected fear for my daughter's safety. Once everything came out, the actual bruises were explained easily. A minor accident at school, already documented in the nurse's log, that nobody had thought to mention to her stepmother. It was a horrifying week built entirely on a shipping error and a well-meaning misunderstanding. My ex's wife and I had an incredibly awkward, tearful conversation afterward, but an honest one. Probably the first real conversation the two of us had ever actually had in 5 years of careful politeness for the kid's sake. We're not close now, but we talk. We compare notes when something seems off. We check in with each other directly instead of guessing, because whatever else that terrifying box taught me, it taught me this. Sometimes the person you assume is a threat is actually just as scared for your child as you are. They just have a very, very bad way of